This is a true incident, and it happened with me last year in December. I was alone in the house that night. Everyone was gone here and there, roads empty because of the snow. It was one of those winter nights where everything feels too quiet. No dogs barking, no cars passing, nothing. Just wind. I locked the door, not because I was scared, just habit. Still, I remember checking the lock again before going to the living room. The house was warm, but I couldn't shake the cold feeling. Not the normal winter cold. This was different. It felt like the air itself was cold. I sat on the couch with a blanket, scrolling on my phone, trying to distract myself. The clock said around 2 a.m. I remember because I thought I should sleep soon. That's when I heard a sound. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was just a step. Inside the house. I stopped scrolling. My thumb froze on the screen. I listened, telling myself it was nothing. Old houses make noises in winter, right? Then I heard it again. Another step. Slow, like someone walking carefully. My heart started racing. I didn't move. I didn't even breathe properly. I was scared that if I made a sound, whoever or whatever it was would know I noticed. I quietly stood up and looked toward the hallway. Nothing, dark, empty. But something felt off. The hallway felt warmer than the rest of the house, like someone had just been standing there. I told myself I was tired, overthinking. That fear messes with your head. I sat back down. That's when the heater shut off. The silence was immediate, too clean, too sudden, and the cold came back fast. I pulled the blanket tighter and tried to laugh it off, but my hands were shaking. That's when I heard breathing. Not heavy breathing, not loud, just someone breathing slowly. It wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from behind me. I didn't turn around. I don't know why. I just couldn't. Then I heard the front door unlock. That sound, the click, felt louder than anything I'd ever heard. I stood up slowly, my heart pounding so hard it hurt. The door didn't open. It just stayed there, unlocked, like something wanted me to know it had access now. Then there was knocking, soft. 3 knocks, not angry, not rushed, almost polite. I stepped back, my phone slipping from my hand and hitting the floor. The screen cracked. The knocking stopped. For a second, I thought it was over. Then I heard a voice, right outside the door. It sounded like me. Same voice, same way I talk when I'm scared. It said my name. I covered my mouth so I wouldn't answer without thinking. My whole body felt frozen. The voice sighed, like it was annoyed. Then I heard footsteps again, but this time, they weren't outside. They were inside the house, coming closer. I felt something cold brush past my ear, like someone leaning in, and it whispered, "Why are you pretending you're alone?" The lights went out, all of them, and in that darkness I understood something I still can't explain. I didn't hear someone enter the house that night, because whatever it was already there. I don't remember screaming. I think I tried to, but nothing came out. I stood there in the dark, my back pressed against the wall, waiting for something to touch me, waiting for pain, or for it to say something again. But nothing happened. No breathing, no footsteps, just silence. After a few seconds, my eyes adjusted. I could barely see the outline of the living room. The door was still closed, still unlocked. I forced myself to move. Every step felt heavy, like my body didn't want me to go closer to anything. I locked the door again. My hands were shaking so badly it took me 2 tries. Then I turned on my phone flashlight. That's when I noticed the footprints, wet footprints. Leading from the hallway, straight to where I had been sitting, they stopped right there. There were no footprints leaving. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the couch with all the lights on, knees pulled to my chest, watching the hallway until morning. Nothing else happened, no sounds, no movement. By the time the sun came up, the footprints were gone. The floor was dry, like they were never there. Everyone came back later that day. The house felt normal again. Warm, loud, safe. I didn't tell anyone what happened. I knew how it would sound, but some things never went back to normal. Since that night, I can't sit in that same spot anymore. I can't sleep without a light on, And every winter when the house gets too quiet, I hear it again. Not footsteps, not breathing, just a soft voice right behind me, saying my name the exact way I say it in my head. And the worst part? It never sounds angry. It just sounds like it's waiting. What do you think should I have done? Leave your thoughts in comment below.